We're live at the Man Cave 2.0 with Rahim 50. How you doing, brother?
What's good?
Same old, same old. First of all, I would like to thank you for showing me the love, giving me this interview, brother.
Absolutely.
All right, the first question, and you can just take it wherever you want to take it, however you want to do it. The first question is that how did your DJ career come about, and how did it start? How does music start with you?
For me, I started out rap back in the day, like 6, 7, listening, playing, messing around. Then a couple of years later, went to the club, started playing that, So I was kind of back and forth then, between the club and the rap, because rap was heavy back then, So I was into that heavy, and I just had a thing for music, Always wanted to play, always loved putting stuff together, making things happen.
All right, so how do you feel about the music game today? Where the direction that it's going.
I think we lost a lot of the love for the music because it's too much. I want to be a producer. I want to be a DJ type people today. It's people today that never even don't know what it's like to carry 5, 6, 8 crates of records to a party. They don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but at the same token, it's like you always got to give respect to where this stuff started from. And, a lot of people don't. They just come into the industry and they thinking, oh, I can do this because I got a little money, Serato, this thing and the other thing. I got the best laptop. I got the best equipment, But they're not, the love ain't there. It ain't like before. When back in the day when you were on the Zanzibar Sensations, Limelight, stuff like that, people, you heard songs. I hear guys today say, oh, I only play a song once. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous to even say, oh, I only play a song once. Then you must only do one party then, because that don't make no damn sense. I mean, when people went to Zanzibar, Sensations and stuff like that, that's how people got used to the song, got to know the song, got to love the song, but also it was appreciated because it wasn't so many producers. It wasn't so many songs coming out so vast. And people really put their heart and soul in that music back then. Today, it's just, I'm making a record. It's too much of that. Now, I'm not saying it ain't some people still out there doing it with the love, you know what I'm saying? But there are so many copycats that people are just making music just so they can say, yeah, I made this song. Yo, I did this. Yeah, my shit is on Track Source. Like, if you listen to some of this stuff, you knew when you had a banger. Because when you heard it, you're like, damn, what is that? Now it's like, people don't got so consumed with this internet, this vast technology, YouTube, internet, all this stuff. They playing on the internet and they saying, oh, I could make a record. And then they just making a record, but it's fit for that program. YouTube, streaming, playing live online, but it's not a party banger. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, everything back in the day was a party banger, but for the most part, when songs came out, they was hits. They was hits. They were really hits. And it took time for it to gravitate to where it needed to be. And people played music over and over till people got used to it and grasped it. But now the music is coming out so fast, you can't even get a chance to digest it. Guys sending people folders with 5,000 songs. Really? Like, you're going to really go through 5,000 songs? You ain't gonna go through 5,000 songs. Before you can get through the 5,000 songs, they're sending you another 3,000. So where are you really learning to master and really compose your music? You know what I mean? Like I heard a friend of mine told me, say, when you make a CD or you make or do something, you got to tell a story. You know, you got to tell a story. You got to be able to make the people know where you're going. You know, so they can feel it.
Take them on a journey.
Yeah, you gotta take them somewhere. You can't just get up there and play. Oh, I'll just play the hot shit. You know, but you ain't taking them nowhere. You ain't got the feeling. You know, and people just playing. It's sad. You know, it's good and bad. You know, it's good that people could, you know, it's a little quicker to get music out, but it's sad too because it's coming so fast that you can't appreciate what's really good out there.
So you're saying technology is a double-edged sword, in other words. So, you know,
Yeah.
like it's good and it's bad at the same time.
Yeah, it's good and bad because people, you know, you could get used to something and before you can really get to feel it, it's already dead. The song is already dead because you got 30,000 other songs that came out. So you can't appreciate the work that the person put in.
Yeah, like when Melvin Moore and them was making records, we pushed those records.
Yeah, you pushed
played
them.
them and played them and played them,
Right.
and people came to love them. And they were already, like you said, they were already hits and before they became remixes.
Right.
So I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're going with that. With the DJ community, the DJs, what's going on, brother? In your opinion, what's going on? And keep it real.
Listen, I honestly, I've been playing over 30 years. Okay, I've seen this thing grow into something good. I met a lot of good people on my journey. I've met a lot of really good brothers in this industry. Unfortunately, now in this time, it's so much backstabbing going on in this house music journey that is ridiculous. It's just, to me, it don't make no sense. And this is where I go back to the same thing that I just said earlier, was about the love. Where is the love? People keep saying, I do this for the love. I do this for the love. Well, if you do it for the love, then you should be able to come together and do something for the love. If that's what you really claim, that's what this is all about. This has taken me a step back because I was moving forward in DJing and trying to do a lot of stuff that I got to the point where I started to fall back because it became too much. Not that I can't handle it, it's just I don't like drama. And if it's drama, I'm going to remove myself from it. It's just that simple. I'm just going to remove myself from it because that's just not where I want to be. We got some good and some great DJs in New Jersey. Some real great DJs. And I don't understand why people can't just come together to make something spectacular. And this is why the Zanzibar, they probably had their little things too as well with certain different DJs or whatever the case is. But for the most part, it worked. Because they held it down for so many years. You know, that was the place. Zanzibar. You know, that was the place. Oh, you gotta go there. You had to go there. So there's no place like that now. There's no place like that now. There's no place like you gotta go, I gotta go there, you know? We started doing, I was resident DJ at the Warehouse. The Warehouse is a perfect place. And it's not because I'm a resident there, but it's the perfect place for Nook. It's downtown, right? Right up the street from where the Zanzibar. It's got this space. It represents what we're trying to do for its house. It has the ability to have that same, it will never be another Sensations, but this damn show could be close to it. If the DJs came together and support it. But they don't. Because, I gotta do my own shit. I don't wanna do this. And it's like, why try to go somewhere else when you know there's a home that could be for everybody? And that's what I don't get.
Well put. Well, let's move a little bit forward now about you. I understand you about to go on your journey. You about to take a little trip. Tell us a little bit about that, brother.
Well, me, I talked to Punch about this last night, and me and him was talking, and he was like, yeah, well, got some stuff here, and I was like, my whole thing is, I don't like to play nothing I can't feel. That's just me, because I feel like if I can't feel it, then how my crowd gonna feel it if I can't feel it? And this is just to go back to so many people making records, just making records just to put their name on it. Why would you want to put your name on something that's okay? Why wouldn't you want to put your name on something that that's rocking? But that's because they ain't putting their whole everything into it. Because when you put your real everything, your love, your sweat and tears and blood, because you're not going to just go in and say, oh yeah, that's good, throw the beat on, took the track on that. Now, all right, we got a song, let's do it. No. You're going to be like, nah, let me listen to that again. No, I don't like the way that sounds. Let's see if we can adjust this. You got to be particular when you're doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's just like it would be like anything in a marriage, raising your kids, going to school, trying to get your diploma, or whatever you're doing, you want to put everything in it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't put everything in it, what is the purpose of doing it? What is the purpose?
I agree. Yeah, aren't you getting ready to go out of town to rock it up?
True that.
Tell me a little bit about that, brother.
True that.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide out. I'm gonna go hang out with my boys, Chicago. I love them dudes out there. My boy Wayne Williams. Terry Hunt and all them out there. My man Dana, Black Terry. So many of them out there. When I go there, they show me so much love. Them brothers they about that music, and them brothers really into it. And they do a radio station, a black college radio station, which is the longest going radio station in Chicago. So I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna play out in Chicago when I get there, and hang out with my boys, and we're gonna do a few things out there. So it's gonna be nice.
Cool. Mr. 50, is there anything that you want to say to the DJ community, the DJs, the house, the community in general, the participants, the DJs, the owners, managers? What would you say to them?
Y'all motherfuckers better get y'all shit together, nigga.
Well said.
Listen, you still got some hard-working people out there, though. You still got some good guys. Charles McDougal, I love you. That's my brother. My sister Coffee, she's still cranking, banging some of the hottest tracks. That's my sister, love her to death. You know what I mean? And, there's still some people out there that's working hard. You got your Hyde and them, they doing their thing. Mark Francis on the come up, doing, getting heavy. And big respect to my brother Naeem, because he been doing this for a long time. It's just a lot of DJs out there that's putting in a lot of work. Punch, Kareem, it's my boy Messi. It's so many people that's in this longevity that may not necessarily get that recognition, but they are definitely known for this house music. Definitely known. So all I can say is, pretty much everybody just keep. If you're gonna do anything in this industry, just do it from the heart. Just do it from the heart. If you're gonna do anything in this industry, just do it from the heart. Because when you do it from your heart, people gonna feel like. People gonna know. Oh no, this brother for real. This sister for real. You know what I mean? That's where that's where people. That's where you want people to feel. So when they hear your music and they zone out, and they dancing and spitting on the floor or whatever they doing, you know what I mean? They really appreciate not just the artist but also the DJ too, because we working hand in hand.
DJ Rahim 50, I appreciate this love. I appreciate this interview. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a 10-minute clip, and then y'all will be able to see anywhere from a half an hour to an hour of DJ Rahim 50 on YouTube. Let's go do what you do best, brother.